early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the FIU Panthers and the Buffalo Bulls. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, I checked in with the Buffalo head coach before the game. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Nice.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. The Bulls will kick off first, and here we go. And here's the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the FIU Panthers offense will go on the attack first. And there's Cameron Courtney. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power forward. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You could still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for this squad.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Back to pass on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Nelson.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
They give it back to him. Defense all over him.
Well, that guy is so quick coming out of his stance. Did you see how fast he got to the ball carrier? To get that tackle for loss? Wow.
Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Stone. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Snapped on fourth down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the fourth down decision pays off big time. FIU set up with another first down. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Got got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Good job just to get rid of that one.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
They converted fourth down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Looking to the big tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. They make the stop, but not before. He gets enough to convert on fourth down, and rolling the dice pays off. And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Gonna look downfield again. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Panthers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense has it. They're on the move. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Inside the tank. And touchdown Buffalo. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned.
And I love the way they break on the football, swarm to the football. This is why you do it, because sometimes the ball comes out, the linebacker picks it up, and tell you what, the big fella shows some speed, takes it all the way back for 6.
Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Left side is Odom. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Panthers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Right side, it's Stone. Touchdown, Florida International. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Bulls offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on third and long. To the air, it's right. Rush right in his face. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Bulls will call on their punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Not a lot of room to make this catch. He gets a block. Smashes through the tackle. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. We've reached the break. It's FIU with the lead as we get a look at the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. The give to the single back. Turning it on. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. 1st and 10, they're down to the 25. They'll move the wide receiver.
Motion, go!
Right back to the well. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The fake wants to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. On the run, fires downfield. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Defense a little too eager on that last one, and now it's 1st and 5. Hold it, finds his man on the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. The Bulls moving quickly to the line.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down, and what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They send the tight end in motion. From the gun, it's Birch. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the fullback. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
We now move inside 4 minutes to play here in the first half. Drops back, it's right. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. Nice move. Creates some space. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Leaves it in his belly. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the...
Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Bulls! Makes the grab right along the end zone. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way.
That is so impressive. Not only was it a great catch, but also he made sure he had 1 foot in bounds to get the touchdown. Beautiful job.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and the capper a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. Bringing it back. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide left, it's Nelson. Offense on the move. Hey, big play there. Gets it to the 30.
Nice job by the quarterback and receiver there working on the crossing route. And a big thing for the quarterback there, you've got to be able to give your receiver time to work through all the traffic, get by the linebackers in the middle of the field, and work all the way over to the other side. The offensive line has to give the quarterback time, and the QB's got to be patient, but it all worked out perfectly, and they're able to get a big play.
And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. From the gun, he'll try to throw. He's going to run it. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He's got it and still on his feet. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Bulls use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. On first and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. He's changing the play. Wants to fire it in the end zone on third and goal. Turns it upfield. He stopped short of the goal line. Couldn't find his way in, and it'll bring up fourth and goal. They're in makeable field goal range. They could tie the game, but instead they'll go for it on fourth down. Touchdown, Panthers!
I think most coaches on fourth and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big fourth down conversion.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. So the Buffalo offense ready to go on the attack. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Running inside, it's Birch. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. Just enough time to get off one more snap. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Number 48, set to kick it off.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Dropping back, it's right. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Touchdown, Panthers! And they turn it into a defensive score.
How oftentimes can you say that there is a safety who is the most dangerous guy on the field with the ball in his hands? Did you see that guy and his ability in the open field once he picked it off? There was nobody on offense even coming close to getting that guy down. What an athlete.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this field.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. This score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Looking downfield, it's right. Rush is on. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to field this one. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. And they've found no answer so far. Already to the end zone twice, tacked on a field goal, and now back for more. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The handoff. He's got enough. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Trying to burn this defensive back. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Long way to go on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Throws quickly. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
That's a bang-bang play, 3-step slant. They rep this over and over in practice so they can go out and execute it on game day like that.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Plows his way ahead. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on fourth down. And they'll make the tackle for no gain, get the stop, and get the ball back. Play action on first down. Fires to the big fella. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Wide receiver going in motion, trying to slip through and pick it up. Not able to get outside. They tried to run wide, and they got nothing. It'll be fourth down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on fourth and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that fourth down play.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Under pressure. He's got it. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Finds his tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Eight-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Right back to the well. Pulled to the ground.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Burrowing for yardage. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. That's the end of the quarter, and FIU is on top. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. Training staff is out there tending to the injured player, and we will step aside. And guys, they've come through on the first 2 third down tries. This one might be a little tougher. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Immediately fires to the middle. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
From the gun. Tough, determined run. Gets it down to the 12.
think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
Right back to it. Swamped immediately.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Not a chance. Missed it. Had a chance to make this lead 20, but we're still sitting on a 17.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
To the air. It's right. Extending the play. On the move at the 30. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down. And I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
And the Bulls can really attack on this 2nd and short. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Working the ground game. They bring him down right at the 45. Not enough to move the sticks, but maybe close enough to go for it here on 4th. Snapped it, and he has to have it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Motion from the wideout. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Henry. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Making the adjustment. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Stepping to the right. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll set up to throw. Trying to bull his way in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory.
Well, a short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Timeout is called, and they got it just in the nick of time before the delay of game penalty. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. So on 4th and goal, already with the lead, but they'll try to salt this thing away with a touchdown. Try to barge their way in. Touchdown, FIU! And the pummeling has started.
Loving what I'm seeing from this offense this week. Talking to them, they felt like last week's win was a lot closer than what it should have been. They didn't play to their full potential, but they did that here in this game. When they're hitting on all cylinders, they are scared.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They made sure that good field position paid off, going 45 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Buffalo has it back, but see what the Bulls offense can do. This offense needs something to feel good about. It hasn't been very productive today, Jesse.
Well, I think it's just important they stay aggressive, try to throw the football, and just see what this quarterback can do here at the end of the game to build confidence for the next time they take the field.
Yeah, and there hadn't been much good today. But build confidence, sure, but just show your team you're going to keep fighting no matter what the scoreboard says.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Looking to pass. It's right. Out wide right, it's Anderson. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
I'll tell you, this running back, he's running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
Wants to throw on first. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Timeout called by the defense, 27 seconds to go.
Nothing too exotic about that blitz right there. That's just the middle linebacker coming right up the middle of the field in the teeth of that offensive lineman. Nobody accounted for him, and he gets home.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Timeout is called by the defense. 19 ticks remaining.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line.
Will take over 1st and 10.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Making the adjustment on the play. Drops back on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
They'll go back to the air on second down. And as the ball falls incomplete, the clock strikes 0. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.